Mr. Turtle. Hello everybody, welcome to Wardy's Works again. Just a quick one today. Got a Discovery 2 here that we're working on. This one has a bit of a problem where the diesel is getting into the oil. It started to have an oil leak. It was like, what's this? And it looked really thin and fine. Didn't look black. So we smelled the diesel. We thought we'd got a diesel leak. Turned out when we pulled the dipstick that it was halfway up the dipstick and it looked very clear and smelled of diesel, so we was getting diesel through there. So we've had to pull the injectors. It's all the bits that have come out of it there. There's quite a few videos on getting the injectors out, and obviously that's the top of the centrifugal filter, which we think was also leaking a little bit there as well. So all that to come out. It's quite easy to get out. The thing that tends to be the hardest to pull out are the injectors, which are really soaking at the moment in a bit of cleaner, just to soak all the carbon deposits off the ends of them. Let's see if we can get one out of here without them all falling. So there they are. We actually did this job a month ago, and it started again, but as you can see on that one we've got carbon deposits in between the washers and in the seats where the injector seats, so we've got carbon deposits in there as well, quite thick ones, so obviously the injectors aren't seating properly, and it seems like we've got diesel coming past the copper washers and into the engine oil. Now to get these out we haven't got the tool. What we have got is something that we made. We've seen it a couple of times on the internet, people using it, so we thought we'd have a go, and it did work. I think it's is it in there? Pretty sure I kept it. What it is a pair of old grips. I need that to make it. A pair of old grips that you cut it off and then shape one of them. Let me have a look for it. Hang on, I found them. So that's what we've got there to get the injectors out. There's the old set of grips. This is just an old set. As you can see, we've took them apart, and then we've used this handle. And what we've done is we've trimmed the back edge off there. So this piece we've trimmed flat there, and we've took this area out as well. That's just to stop it hitting the head when you're prising them back. And what you do is you get a 5mm Allen key. Let's grab an Allen key or something like that. You need a longer one than this, but you get a 5mm Allen key. You stick it underneath the underneath this, and you push that under the injector, and then you use this, and it rocks on here like a lever. Let me put this down and see if I can show you. Excuse the noise. So you've got this, which you're going to put under the injector. So let's grab one of these. The injector is obviously sitting in the car to that point there. And what you want to do is get this under here, and once that's under here, put the Allen key under it like that, and we pull this backwards onto the Allen key, it pops it out. Can be a bit difficult to get it going and get it in the right area, but once you've got it in the right area, it does work quite well once you've got the hang of doing it a couple of times. So we put that under the injector, we put the Allen key underneath it, and we just pour it back and it pops them out. And they do, like I say, they do come out quite easy. A 5, sometimes you need a 5 and a 6 because you can get them so far out, leaving on the 5, and then you end up having to use a 6 just to get them out that final amount. But obviously, when you're prizing them out, make sure that you've turned the engine over and they're not sitting against the top of the can, which they can do. And if they sit against the top of the can, you can't get them out, and you're prizing them and thinking, why is this one coming? But it's just sitting against the top of the can. It tends to sit against here, and you're trying to prize against it, and you can't get them out. But yeah, we're going to clean these up. They've been soaking for a few hours, so we get all these deposits off here. Like I said, these washers have only been in there a month. I'm not changing them because it was 88 quid for the set. So I'm going to clean all them up, and what we're waiting for is, I did order off Amazon as usual a cleaning set, so we can clean the injector seats, so we know that they do sit down there flush and they're not going to leak. So that's what we can do. But that's the 2 things you need. Saves you on buying a tool. I've used it a couple of times. This second time I've took them out, and it's worked both times without a problem. So just that's the sort of shape you need. But yeah, we're going to clean them out. We're going to do that. We might make a video showing you when we put them back in. But that's the thing that's going to be happening next. So we'll be back shortly with that. Thanks.